Hey guys, welcome back to some Raid Shadow Legends. Today's video, we're going to be looking at energy and how you can accumulate this and really keep the progression of the game going. Now, overall, there were a couple spots within here that I did miss out on some energy. Slowing progression, we are now on level 51. We're just over 30 days into Raid, but I want to run through this to show you exactly. Now, one of the big spots that I overlooked, and probably the most important, is when it comes to challenges. There are a lot of challenges in here, and if you look at the individualized challenges, they will show you exactly what you get out of here. Now, within the artifacts, this is a place that I missed a crazy amount of energy. I actually got stuck a little bit earlier game. We didn't finish up, and I wasn't paying attention to the challenges. But as you can see right here, we are getting 80 energy out of here, another 80 out of here, and another 100 out of here to finish out part 7. Meaning that the energy that I'm putting into this game mode will give me returns depending on how lucky you are in getting this gear. Last couple ones I did right down here, beating the campaign, even getting a couple different artifacts was super easy because I kind of over leveled in the progression, meaning like 7.8 down here, I got absolutely for free. You can see right now we're sitting at almost 700 energy, which is kind of crazy. And then when you go through here and look at a lot of different places, there's a lot of resources to be generated in both the champions and the artifacts that you do not want to miss like I did. Now, in addition, we can also look at the quests. There are going to be a combination, and this is the way that you get your energy built up, and this is how you get your energy. Every reset, it is the classic arena. Now, in Raid specifically, there is a very heavy push into PvP, but looking here, this is a full energy, which is right now, based on my meter up here, is going to give me 121 energy, which is based on the level we are, and that is going to be a refresh with every single day. Now, in addition, the advanced offers you another full energy refresh. That is already two. That is 242 energy. That's right, if we're doing the math, every single day. Now, where I struggle a little bit in here, and you'll notice this very top bar, we have a 4-star chicken in here, a 5-star chicken. I just completed this for my first time all the way down to 275 points. This just refreshes, so you want to make sure you're doing this every time. Now, where I struggle with this one is when we have the ability, or when we get to the point of doing the faction wars and having to kill the boss. Now, I don't have enough champions right now to be able to kill it in every single faction war that is coming up. So unfortunately, there's a point we can't get it. But you also have to remember, fighting in the classic arena with a single infinity is going to give you energy and also gems. Every 40 gems is going to give me another 121 energy. So you want to make sure not only are you getting the daily potion, you're getting the advanced potion, you're also getting the energy refresh we have in here, and you're also getting the gems out of here every single day. Then when you start building out again, the 4-star, the 5-star, but the two big things are epic skills and the legendary skill tomes we have in here. Now, if you don't want to go through here and you don't want to do the daily, we still have the ability to get another full energy refresh in here, which already gives us 3 that we are getting in the entirety. So picking this one up, that takes us to 809 energy that we have. Now, I farmed these out from the challenges. We haven't even done the 3 that we have within the quest itself, which gives you a crazy amount of energy in here. Now, that's not all, guys. When you're going through here and you're farming, there are also resource generation that you can get for energy, including clan. So if you're going in here like me, we have a couple clan quests. We already knocked out 3 of them. We picked up 3. We already completed one of them. One of them is going to yield me 100 clan gold. Now, as it sits right now, the expert and also the elite, I am far from being strong enough to complete some of these. And you only have that 7-day window, so you do have to complete it pretty quick. Upgrade 100 uncommon champions to rank 3. Again, you're going to have to be making a lot of progression very fast. I think there's a few in here I probably could have done, but when you look at a lot of these, stage 20, I am not at stage 20 getting to it, even decapitating 10 Hydra heads. Nope. Most of these I cannot do by any means. The first one I could possibly farm up, but it's a pretty short window to gain. But when you're getting all of these clan gold out of here, the clan shop yields you the ability to get not only a lot of resources with the XP up, but you also have the chicken in here for some more progression. Now, out of here personally, as you can see from everything in here, I am buying my champion fragments. This makes a really big difference for progression. Wanted to point that out when you're going through here. Now, in addition, when you're going through and looking at other places that you can purchase things within the market itself, you can look, again, the clan shop, which we looked at. Token trader, this does have some of your heroes, but right here is your other big point. When we're going through and fighting the tag arena, you can get another 300 energy in here, which you can see we have enough. Now, a lot of players are saying earlier game, the energy that you get out of here is super important when you're building it up. When you're starting early progression, for me, I've been buying champion fragments out of here. That does have a 24-hour cooldown. But if you see, guys, we still have enough for another 300 energy out of here. If we're buying this 300 energy, that would take us, I mean, in the 1100 plus. With everything we still have going on and all of the energy resets we get, we could even be sitting on, what, 12, 13, probably almost 1400 energy just to use today. And we always want to make sure, and the way to really get this going is making sure that every single time you have energy, that you're getting under that maximum amount that you have. So even here, my cap is 121. We want to make sure every single day that we are under the 121. If you're over the 121, you're not going to get any additional energy. It is not going to naturally regenerate when you're going through here. That means using and burning this down. Now, sometimes, and honestly, I don't recommend gaining everything or building up everything right now unless you're planning to play it for a little while. So what do I mean by that? Going in the quest, we can finish the classic arena. We can also go in here, we can finish all of the advanced quests. We can even go in here and fight in the classic arena. We do not have to necessarily gain that or use those potions or that energy from completing the quest until we get to the point of wanting to use it. Just like some of the potions will actually go into your inbox. You don't have to pick it up. Even looking at the one to restore energy we just picked up right here, you do not have to pick them up only within that 24-hour time frame that you have to get them, or the rewards will automatically reset. So making sure, again, that when you're getting energy like we have right here, that you're dedicated to using the energy and burning through a lot of the energy. And the same is true with challenges. We can complete and I can finish out a lot of these challenges. I don't have to go in here and claim the energy until I want to get the energy or I want to use the energy. I could fix or finish out and do the next 3 of these right here. Sit on the energy until I get to the point of knowing that I'm going to be playing, going through claiming the energy as I need it and as we use it. It is a way to kind of stockade. And again, knowing me right now, because we are focused on very, very heavily, not only catching up and finishing these artifacts, and I believe I was on 2 of 10 this morning. So once we got the reset around here, I did finish out a lot of these. Most of them, because we have progressed so far, it went very fast through the artifact challenges. And I don't know once we finish this out, if it is going to reset, if there are going to be additional challenges after the 5 of 5. If you definitely let me know, drop something down in the comments and let me know exactly what happens in here. Dungeon, this is another one where I have to look at what is up and what can we complete. Getting and building out all of these ancient shards makes a really big difference. Then we're also waiting for the summon. So me personally, guys, with being new to raid and not being able to do these progression events, even here, I would probably go in here and I would do the summons overall if I had 40 of these shards available. Right now, we're only at 18, so unfortunately, we cannot do anything with the shards. And I love the 2-time events for these ancient shards that they did make the progressive summon. Again, if I had the shards to do it, I would probably do it. Progressive chance with primals and with sacreds as well. Again, not going to do it because I don't have enough of these stockpiled. So you really see the super high importance of stockpiling everything within raid. Now, me personally, like I said, right now we're going to finish out a couple more challenges, but I also want to, and I have been focusing on the dungeon because of the Minotaur's Labyrinth. Now this, once you get to stage 15, we have been farming this like crazy. Want to get to the point of finishing all these out and even looking for what I farmed earlier today. We can see here in the masteries that Supreme Galak does have some masteries we can level up. So does Alice. So does Deacon, so does Hugo. We have a lot of masteries that we're building out of here. And again, kind of really focusing on this because similar to a lot of other content in a lot of different places, once you get to the point of having the masteries built, let's say on Supreme Galak, once it's built, it's built. You are done. You don't have to worry about the scrolls anymore. You don't have to build it anymore. And really maximizing some of these very bottom masteries will just amplify the damage that we're putting out. Now, for me personally, I want to get to the 350 right down here to pick up War Master because he is already at rank 6 before I go in and I finish all the rest of them, because we could go in, we could buy Kill Streak right now. We could go in, we could buy a couple different things, but we want to make sure that we're going in here, and it's actually right behind my camera, that we're picking up this War Master ability. That is the one that I'm looking for. So I'm going to stockpile those 350 scrolls, pick up War Master, and then we're going to go back and circle around and finish everything else that we do have within these trees. really making a big difference to the damage we're putting out in a very short amount of time. Same exact thing with Alice. You can see we have 259 of our scrolls. We're going to max this out, which means when we go through the Minotaur, we can run them in here. They will be ineligible to get any of those scrolls. So it's going to have a lot more focused scrolls on the heroes or on the champions that we're using within here and building them up much faster. Now, also we were thinking about, and I haven't decided yet, who exactly we're going to get up to our next 6-star. We have enough food for it right now. We have the event that is going on right now, so I'm going to have to figure out exactly who we want to take out of all these 5-stars, moving them up to those 6-star champions, because we do have them kind of sitting there readily available, just waiting to see what is coming down the pipeline next. All right, guys, I hope it helps and gives you a little bit of insight about the energy that we have within Raid, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.